Well, we made it out to the spires this morning for a lovely morning photo shoot, and we don't have any clouds in this direction. The clouds are actually off in the other direction. I'm actually seeing them, and they probably would have been gorgeous early this morning. Maybe not. Probably not. I'm probably just hopefully exaggerating that they would have been good. But we got the spires up there, and I'm using a rock down here in the foreground, and I've got my 14 to 24 mil on, and I'm at about 19, 20 mil, and I've taken a few exposures, and it looks pretty good. It just lacks that sky interest. And before anybody says anything, no, I'm not going to put in clouds on my own. This is the shot. This is what it's going to look like.
So yes, that's definitely a migraine face. Not the best day for me for doing photography on this road trip, but nonetheless, we powered through. We had bluebird skies, which are my least favorite days to photograph. But when you're out on the road and you only have limited time in your locations, you deal with what conditions are presented to you. So for this composition, I tilted my 14 to 24 mil lens downward to elongate the spires there in the Black Hills so that they looked fuller, or as they naturally would. Something new for the channel. I'm going to start showing you the raw image and then the post-process. The raw is always going to be on the left. The post-process, always on the right. Tell me what you think of my post-processing on this. I haven't done this in the past. In the past, I've shown you the post-processed image all the time. So you'll see how much processing or how little processing I actually do on all my images. Most of the stuff I get right in camera. I try to do that because I don't want to spend a lot of time doing post-processing at the computer. But sometimes a little bit more post-processing will make an image that seemed a little bit better. Tell me what you think in a comment down below.
Well, I don't typically talk about my shots, but you know, I'm making an exception. I'm on vacation, so and there's 4 of us here, so that's exciting. I'm shooting a spot just down from where Craig was at with the big rock. Instead of using a big rock in the foreground, I wanted just some of the lower trees, and there's some big rocks in the valley below the spires that I really liked, and I wanted to include those, and using 2 trees as either side of the shot to kind of hold it in. I just kind of liked the framing of it, and I chose that spot. I've also noticed a little spot over to my right here that's sap seeping out of a stump, and I'm big into macro, so I'll probably get a shot of that too while I'm at it. So that's what I'm shooting this morning.
So here's Shelley's take on the same location. Speaking of takes on the same location, Shawn and Corinne from Travels of Red Rover did the same place, same day, and they've got a video. I'll share a link up above and down below so you can go check that out. I like Shelley's compositions better. Here again, the light wasn't great to work with. This is the one I like the best between both of us that day. And I wish I would have gotten into that intimate space, but the way my head was feeling, I just couldn't do it. Here's my second composition. I walked around trying to frame the spires in between 2 pine trees. I was running out of time. I was running out of light. The light quality is just gone. The shadows are pretty much hazy, and the whites are so contrasty. This again is the raw image, no post-processing here at all. So with that in mind, here's what I did in post. Tell me what you think down below. Did I help the photo? Is it better? I don't think, I think the photo's better. I just don't think it's portfolio worthy. And I'm going to tell you when that happens, it's a good photo. It's just still I was there moment. There wasn't anything epic. There wasn't any epic light. But we all suffer from those days when we go out and do photography. Road trips are a little bit more condensed, of course. So it is what it is. Could have been better, could have been worse, but I'm kind of okay with it. Would I try to sell this as a piece of art? No. It's not even in my portfolio. Probably won't even see it on my website. But I'm showing it to you here so you can see what you can do in post-processing. With that done, we headed back down the Needles Highway and through the Needles Tunnel. Shawn from Travels of Red Rover provided this footage of going through the tunnel. Notice how the mirrors are actually tucked in. We're pretty tight. It was kind of daring to put your hand out there, Shawn. But thanks for getting me that footage. It was a great day. We had fun with Shawn and Corinne out there photographing the same location. Go over and check out their take on this location. I've got a link up above, and the video will be in the end screen here in just a little bit. If you haven't yet done so, please hit that subscribe button, ding the bell for future notifications, and give me a big thumbs up if you like this video. Really enjoy doing this stuff for you guys, and I really want to build this community, and I want you to be part of it. And of course, we'll see you next time